Hey guys, I am here today interviewing one of my trusted professionals, and I am super excited about this interview. One, because Danny is very busy. He's a very busy man. He has a successful business to run, so I'm really grateful that he took the time to be here. And number two, I think that we should all have his phone number in our contacts, especially with the recent storms and the rains that we had here in Southern California the last couple of weeks. We definitely need to have his number in our contacts. So we're gonna jump right in. Danny, introduce yourself and tell us about your business, services that you provide, and how long have you been doing this?
Hi, yes, my name is Danny. The name of my company, as you can see it here, is Harbor Westlake Roofing.
Cool.
And I am located in the Valley, Burbank, Glendale area. I have been doing roofing for about 5 years, and I started my company about a year and a half ago. So the type of services that I offer is mostly residential. 90% of my business, or in the high 90s, has been residential, and a few commercials. I just don't have the manpower yet to tackle on those big commercials, but mostly the focus is 90% residential roofing.
Okay, awesome, thank you.
All right.
And with the recent rains that we had here, I know that you were out there working, because I look at your stories and social media. So what are some of the most common, I guess, repairs that people had going on with the rains?
Recently, wind damage. If you were in Simi Valley area or anywhere in the valley, or pretty much anywhere in LA, there was just a lot of wind damage. So a lot of shingles flew off and all that stuff, exposed nails, and it just takes one small little penetration so water can get in.
That's right.
A lot of things are the flashings. So I don't know if you guys can just think of this is like your 4-inch pipe flashings, the ones that you see that stick out. A lot of times, over time, it just needs a little bit of tar around the flashing areas. It's very common to have a lot of leaks in the flashings areas. Could be like your exhaust pipes of the kitchen, your bathroom, your water heaters. All those are really important to make sure that they're sealed. And it could be a small little repair like that, or if your roof is pretty messed up, then it's just time to replace it.
Yes,
you know?
Absolutely, I agree. And I know that, usually when we're out house hunting with buyers around rainy season, we kind of get a little happy because we get to find out if there are leaks in the house. If not, there's no way of knowing, right?
That's smart, yeah.
So it's something that we actually get a little happy about. But of course, hoping that there's no leak in the house. So speaking about that, because I know a lot of people have heard that a roof repair, or let's just say replacing the roof on a house, is pretty expensive. So it is a major cost. It is a major repair. So what would be your estimate as to what does it cost? And I know it's not a very general answer. What does it cost to replace the roof?
Very good question. I see it more as an investment, because if you can drive down your block, and let's say there's like 10 houses on each side, you could easily drive, and then you can see which house has a new roof. That house is gonna attract more people to it, just naturally. So having a roof, I see it more like an investment instead of a cost or such a burden. But there's a lot of factors that go into the pricing of a roof. It could be how many layers. There's some houses have 5 layers of roof on top of it. So just think about it. So you're removing 5 roofs all at once. So that also takes into account some houses that don't even have plywood. So you have to install the plywood. So just, that's a lot of labor costs. That's a lot of material costs. So there's a lot of factors that go into the pricing of a roof, but if you notice that you need to fix your roof, just do it as soon as possible, because it's gonna cost you more money in the future. Cost of labor goes up every 3 months or so, or the cost of materials. So if you see your shingles are deteriorating, meaning the sandals or the granules or the rocks all are in your gutters, I think it's time to replace it right away so you don't have to deal with it later on in the future. And most shingles in theory supposed to last about 20 to 25 years, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yes.
Just do it one time and that's it.
Yes, thank you for that.
Right.
But can you, and we were talking about this off camera, it's true, the cost of labor is going up and up. So the more you hold off on doing it, the more it's gonna cost later down the line. And just to give them an approximate range, how much would it cost maybe to replace?
All right, well, a typical house or a typical roof has about, let's say like a house, like a living square feet is about 1,200 square feet. But that's not include the garage. So the garage is about 500 square feet. So now you're like at 1,800 square feet of roof. And then just think about it, it's, you know, there's like the overhangs and then there's a little bit of pitch. So just add about 2,500 square feet of roof. A lot of contractors, they base it off this standard number of $500 per square. So think about it. So if you have 2,500, it's 25 squares times 500. It's about, you can do the math there. And then you could increase it depending on the layers of roof. Like for instance, you could increase it to 550 a square, 700 a square if the house is very pitch. So you could use those factors like that, but anywhere between $500 to $700 a square. And just that should give you like a ballpark figure how much it should be. Someone that does it below that, you have to think about it, that's too cheap. Or someone that does it way of like 1,000, and then that's too much.
Too much.
Around there. That's
well, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for that. So thank you so much. Thank you for your time and for being here. You're very knowledgeable. And where can they find you, or where can they call you if they want to contact you or reach you?
Yeah, my telephone number is 818-450-4823, and you could just Harbor Westlake Roofing. You can look me up on Instagram, and I have a Facebook account.
Awesome.
And that's about it. Yeah.
Awesome. So his information is already on my website under my I Trust Them page, so you can find his info there. But I just wanted you to, let them know where they can reach you, so you can find him there already. And then Danny, I always like to do this at the end, just some questions so they can get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah.
What do you like to do for fun? Do you have any hobbies when you're not working?
Man, it's been a while. To be honest, this roofing or this company takes most of my time.
I can imagine.
But I do reward myself at least once a month, or if I can, take some time off. And I like to go to Hawaii. I like to go to tropical places.
Awesome.
Just to clear my mind, because once I get here, it's a grind.
Yes.
So I really don't have any more hobbies anymore. I don't.
Traveling. You like to travel.
Traveling. That's about it. Just invest more into oneself. I think that it helps a lot. Whatever that may be, traveling, reading a book, or staying healthy, whatever that may be,
Yes.
But those have been my hobbies now. But not so much of some outdoor activities, because I'm always in the outdoors, so.
I know.
So that's it, yeah. But I guess traveling.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. That's good to know. That's good to know. So thank you guys for watching. We're gonna have more videos like this. Thank you, Danny, for the opportunity. And you guys know where to reach him. All right, we'll see you guys soon.
All right.